Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to create a controller and we're going to create a REST endpoint to retrieve all the documents from the MongoDB database, and we're going to test our work. So let's begin. So first I'm going to create a new package inside this source main Java. And I'm going to call this controller to keep all our controllers. And inside this package I'm going to create a new class and I'm going to call this to-do controller. First I'm going to annotate this class with the @REST controller annotation, and inside this I'm going to auto wire the repository. So private to-do repository, and I'm going to call this to-do repo. And I'm going to annotate this with @auto wired annotation. And I'm going to create a method public. This is going to return a response entity, and I'm going to call this get all to-dos. And I'm going to annotate this method with @get mapping annotation, and I'm going to specify the path, which is /todos. And inside this we're going to make use of the repository to call the repository method do repo dot find all. This is going to return a list of to-dos. I'm going to call this list to-do DTO. Let me import the list as well as the to-do DTO. I'm going to write a condition to check the size of the list. To-dos dot size. If it is greater than 0, then we're going to return the list. Return new response entity, and this is of type to-do DTO, and we're going to return the to-dos, and we're going to specify the HTTP status to OK. If the size is less than 0 or the list is empty, then we are going to return a message response entity no to-dos available, and the HTTP status, I'll set this to not found. So now let's save this. So now we have created a REST endpoint to retrieve the list of to-dos. So all we need to do is we have to test our work. So in order to test our work, we are going to download a REST client, but I have already downloaded the REST client, which is a Postman. You can use any other REST clients as well. So let me open my Postman. So this is my Postman, and I'm going to create a new collection. So click on this new button and I'm going to create a collection, and I'm going to call this collection name as Spring Boot MongoDB, and click on this create, and I'm going to keep all the requests inside this collection. So let me close this. So first of all, we have to run our application. So let's go to the Eclipse, and we also need to connect to the MongoDB database. So inside the resources directory and open the application.properties, and all we need to do is we have to specify the URL, the MongoDB URL, spring.data.mongodb.uri, and we're going to specify the MongoDB URL, which is MongoDB :/localhost dot, the localhost port is 27017. so I have already started the MongoDB database in my console, so let me open the console, and if you scroll up you can see the default port number, which is 27017. You can see the MongoDB port number is 27017. So I'm going to specify the MongoDB port number 27017 / the database name. I'm going to call this to-do manager /API. Alright, the to-do manager API. Instead of manager, it should be to-do manage. Yeah, this looks fine. So to-do manage API. So let's save this, and all we need to do is we have to run our application. So let me open the main class, right click and click on this run as, and click on this Java application, and in the console we should see the messages. As you can see, it is running in the port 8080. So now let's go to the Postman, and I'm going to choose the GET request and localhost :8080 / I'm going to specify the URL, which is /todos, and let's go ahead and click on this send. We should get an empty request, or we are getting this no to-dos available because there is no to-dos available in the database. But if you go to the Robo3T and if you click on this Command R or Control R on Windows, and we should expect the database, the empty database. So but some reasons it is not refreshing. So what I'll do is I'm going to manually refresh this. Okay, so the database will not be created once we are at least one document should be there, otherwise the database is not going to create in the MongoDB. So right now there is no records in the database, that is why it is going to return as no to-dos available. Okay, so next, when we are going to create a post request, at the time when we make a first request or when we are storing for the very first time, that time the database will be created. Right now there is no records in the database, so that's why it is going to return no to-dos available. That's fine. So what I do is I'm going to save this request. So click on this save, and this is going to enter the request name. I'm going to call this read to-dos, and I'm going to store that in the collection Spring Boot MongoDB. Click on this and click on this save, and now inside this collection we have one request. Anytime if you want to fire a request, you can come and click on this request, and you can click on this send. This is going to send the request. Okay, so now we have a 0 to-dos in the MongoDB database. That's fine. In the next video we are going to create a post request to create a new to-do. So that is coming up in the next video. I will see you in the next video.